Yo, what's up, Cowboys fam? It's your boy Jay Tuck. So I gotta chop it up with the fam real quick, man. So I'm gonna say this. I don't know where I may have been when this Tony Romo Football Life documentary dropped. I've never saw it, but I just watched it, and it was like, Tuck, bro, how have you, a Dallas Cowboys fan as yourself, a Tony Romo fan like yourself, has never seen this documentary? And I say it's probably this, right? If it dropped in the summer, until this past summer in 2020, I used to delete my social media all summer because I hated the way people talk in the summer. So if it dropped during the summer, I probably didn't get that back on my feed. So I had no idea this documentary even existed, A Football Life on Tony Romo. I saw a clip on Twitter. I was like, what the hell is this? They're like, Tuck, bro, you tripping. So I just sat down, had my dinner, grabbed me a drink, sat down and watched it. And man, oh man, oh man, I got some mixed reactions, bro, when it comes to this documentary. And I want to say this. I'll start off with the positives, right? Tony Romo, tremendous talent. I love his story. I love his passion. I love his work ethic. I love what he brought to the Dallas Cowboys. There were some good times and there were some bad times. I repeat, there were some good times and there were some bad times when it comes to the production that Tony Romo provided for this Dallas Cowboys team. Now, overall, man, like I said, I think Tony Romo's a great quarterback. I think he's one of the best of his generation. I know we talk about Tom Brady and Peyton Manning and those guys, but I feel like Tony Romo is right up to par, even though he doesn't have the playoff wins, even though he doesn't have a Super Bowl ring on his finger. He did a lot for this organization, and for the most part, he carried this franchise on his back. And I also say this, watching the documentary, I started to get pissed off almost 5 to 10 minutes in, because I realized Bill Parcells, bro, Bill Parcells was going to be the guy to finally change the culture of the Dallas Cowboys, and Jerry Jones stepped in and intervened. Right, and they had clips of Jerry. They had the old school Jerry, back when Jerry Jones used to come down the field and whatnot when games would get close. You know, that Jerry with the suit on. But Jerry Jones really made this team take a step back when he got rid of Bill Parcells, man. Bill Parcells was a football guy, a football mind. The way he talked about Tony Romo, you can see the way he interacted with Tony Romo, what he saw in Tony Romo as an undrafted free agent. That is what a football guy knows. Right? He just knows his stuff. He knows his personnel. That's what Jerry Jones can't do. Right? So I started to get ticked off about that a little bit. Right? And then there was this one scene, I think it was right before Tony Romo, was signed to the Dallas Cowboys, right? It was a preseason game. He said, right before the game, Jerry Jones and Parcells called him into his office, sat down kneecap to kneecap. And they said, you know what? We want to sign you. We want to make sure before we let you go out and play, we can't, expose you to other teams because your stock's going to go up and some other teams are going to pay a high premium for you. So this is the offer, right? And Tony Romo, cool, calm, and collected like he normally is, said, nah, bro, I need a little bit more than that. And Jerry Jones and Bill Parcells said, okay. He signed the deal right then and there, right? And Jerry Jones said, he smiled and said, I knew I had my quarterback. We had a quarterback. I was so excited we had a quarterback. All right, bro, let's flash forward to 2021. Where's that same energy with number 4, though? Where's that same energy, Jerry? I'm not seeing that same energy, Jerry, because granted, they skipped a lot, right? But Romo's very first play was a horrible interception. He had up and down games his rookie season, but he started to find his footing. He did not have a rookie, or not even a rookie. It was 3 years damn near before he started. But he didn't get up to a hot start like Dak Prescott, right? But why when Dak Prescott does it, we have to put him through the rigmarole of everything, right? We have to make it so difficult when it comes to Dak Prescott. Why, Jerry? Why? Can you explain that? Because I don't understand, because they were showing scenes of Romo Mania and how he got to a hot start and whatnot. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Romo Mania was nothing compared to Dak's rookie season. We know that. We know how Dak came out of the gate blazing, bro. Rookie of the year, blazing. Even went to the playoffs against Aaron Rodgers, blazing. Right? But that's not even what I'm mad at either, man. Some other stuff that I was mad at, man. What I'm really mad at, and I've said this on Twitter way back in the 2016 season, I hate that Tony Romo gave the written interview. I hate that he didn't take questions. I feel like Tony Romo is a very articulate guy. We all know that. I feel like Tony Romo, because we didn't hear from Romo from the injury when Dak really got off to the hot start until that middle, I think it was like week 8 or week 9, when he stepped to the podium finally and gave that speech. Now, granted, the speech was heartwarming and whatnot, but I wanted Tony Romo to stand up there, answer questions, and really address the media about what's going on, right? We didn't get that. And another thing that upsets me when it comes to Tony Romo's ending is, and also this documentary, Cowboys fans till this day do not have a why. We don't. We do not really know, why did Tony Romo retire? Because it couldn't have been the CBS deal, because he said that they showed him that it wasn't until the Super Bowl of that 2016 year where he met a gentleman and kind of talked about the not the Rams, but the Seahawks versus the Patriots. He's like, okay, this Mike is going to be a great analyst. So it wasn't to take the job out the gate like that. So why did Tony Romo really retire? We need closure. Was it injuries? Was it your wife saying, like, know what, bro? You can't play football no more. You're beat up. Your body's too banged up. He didn't give that closure in the documentary. Because knowing Tony Romo, the competitor that we all know he is, he would have easily played for another organization. He's sitting back watching Eli still play. We see Aaron Rodgers still playing and Tom Brady. Tony Romo still would have played. So what was the real reasoning behind Tony Romo retiring? I don't understand it. Now, if he would have came out and said, you know what, my back was beat up, I just couldn't take it no more, I was mentally drained, mentally exhausted, okay, I would have understood that. But I feel like we never really got any closure when it comes to this Tony Romo story, man. And maybe that's why a lot of Cowboys fans feel the way that they do about Dak Prescott, because they feel like Dak Prescott forced Tony Romo out. That wasn't the case. Dak Prescott took advantage of an opportunity, just like you and I would if given an opportunity. So I feel like I wanted closure with this documentary. It wasn't enough, right? It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Granted, I know it's the NFL Network. It's just the football life. It's just something quick. They didn't talk about any relationships with the wide receivers. Dez wasn't featured in it. Like, damn, can we get Dez? We saw a lot of Jason Witten. Can we get some Dez in there? I mean, damn, that was one of his top wide receivers throughout his career. Can we get some Dez? Like I said, overall, man, it was a decent football life. I don't know where the hell I've been and how I missed it, man. But I was just sitting back like, bro, we don't get no closure. And to watch how Jerry Jones just interacted with in cave and negotiations with Tony Romo out the gate to get his quarterback signed. Well, godly, man. Look how you've changed, Jerry. Look how you changed, man. It's like I said, I don't want to turn this into a Dak versus Tony thing because I love them both, man. I wish Tony Romo would have got the opportunity to play in the Super Bowl. Granted, that scene in Green Bay 2014, it's still to this day, bro. Like, I don't know what it's going to take for Cowboys fans to get past that moment, but I don't know, man. To see that team fight, and we knew how prepared that team was for this playoff push, and to see it get stolen from us. That was clearly a catch, 3 steps, switch hands, dove for the I didn't want to talk about it, man. So that was the cream. That's what sent me over. I was like, man, I'm done with this whole documentary. Just sitting there watching that because I see how it hurt Dez, and I also see how it hurt Tony, man. And that was pretty much the end. That was pretty much the end of Tony Romo's career, 2014. That was pretty much the end of the Dez Bryant that we've known and grown to love, man. That play in Green Bay cost this franchise a lot, man. So it's hard, man, to get past it, man. But I just wanted to chime in real quick. Like I said, I don't know where the hell I was, man, but I watched the documentary with Tony Romo, Football Life. Like I said, I just need more. I need more. Why, Tony? Why did you really, really walk away from the game? It's something I really don't understand and which has never been explained, man. It's your boy, J Tuck, man. Comment, like, subscribe, somewhere down there. I appreciate everyone tuning in to the Cowboys Fans Only channel, man. But why, Romo? Why? Why did you walk away, bro? You still have more in the tank. We all know it. But I will say this. It was kind of nice not to have to see Tony Romo in another jersey like we're going through with Jason Witten and also Dez Bryant. So maybe that was the case. He wanted to be a Cowboys for life and end his career as a Cowboy and just move on and walk away into the sunset. But I still don't think that's the case with Tony Romo. It had to be injury related, man. It's your boy, J Tuck. Peace out.